Hey everyone, and welcome to BUSU650 at Brandman for Summer 2. I'm Bernard Gibson, your instructor. I'm excited to be with you this next 8 weeks. And I just wanted to give you a quick little overview on kind of where we're headed and highlight a few things. If you need extra time or you're in need of additional assistance for access into any of the materials, please feel free to reach out to me via email. I'll be glad to assist you. But what I'm going to go over right now is just basically a very short video to talk about Blackboard. If you haven't been in Blackboard, reach out to me as well so I can assist you. But if you made it this far to where you logged in and you found the course and you're not as familiar, I'm going to take a few minutes and just go through a few things to help you. So if you look at my arrow here, the first place I select says start here. And in Start Here, you notice that what comes up is the School of Business and Professional Studies. But if you scroll down a little bit, there's a video on online etiquette for Brandman. I think that might be good. If you haven't had an online course before, this would be extremely helpful for expectations and communications. And then there's another video that talks a little bit about Blackboard and how that works. And then on the bottom, one of the new things that Brandman has is a Zoom capability. So I can set up a Zoom with you as an individual or collectively as a group or portions of the class in order to assist you in the teaching of the class and some of the activities. And I plan on scheduling a few of those for us over the course of the semester. There's a code of conduct, some other things there I think that might be important for you to peruse, especially APA guidelines and then disability services and what you are entitled to as a student. If I scroll back up, after Start Here, you notice it says course information, and as that comes up, you'll see that there's a syllabus there, which I've already preloaded here. And the syllabus looks like this. It kind of goes through a little bit of the course description, overview, and policies. So you can take the time to go through that. Make sure that you do so that you understand what the expectations are. The required textbooks are here, as I've highlighted. And then both of those are short books, so they should be fairly easy reads. One's on lessons from the 20th century called On Tyranny, and the other one is the Executive's Guide to the 21st Century Corporate Citizenship, how your company can win the battle for reputation and impact. So you should have access to those. If you have challenges with those, please let me know. I'll be glad to assist you. Attendance and some of the other academic integrity issues are there. Please go through the syllabus at your earliest convenience. The other piece is the blended course at a glance, which gives you some ideas to how the course is laid out. So if I scroll down a little bit, you can see what the objectives are. Those are always important as we look to try to understand how does this whole topic on ethics play out from a social responsibility standpoint in a corporate setting. The expectations by week, so you need to look at week 1 because we're already getting started, and then also it says look ahead to 3 and read the team 1 and 2 handouts, because this week one of the things you need to do is sign up for teams, and each student is only to be on one team, so we want to try to adhere to that as much as possible. I would encourage you to get engaged quickly because this week will be over quickly. So it's imperative that we get a fresh start for you. The other thing that I'll highlight here is that, two further things. One, the team assignments and how those can work. So there's a piece there to the left. Again, you look where it says team assignments, and you'll notice that it talks about the research, design, and delivery of discussion boards and etc. From a team assignment standpoint, and then when those assignments are going to come due based upon those teams. So scroll through that information. I think it'll be extremely helpful. And then the last thing in this video that I'll give you is to look at week 1. So week 1, you've got some files there where we talk about Enron, And there's a RTF document there that's not too big that you could take a look at. And then there's the reading resources from the TED Talk and from the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act summary, which is centered around the first half of the Snyder book. Snyder's the one on tyranny. And then you've got a few movies that you want to take a look at. And so you can start to see this is why you need to get a jump on things as early as possible, so that you don't fall behind in this process. Sign up for your teamwork, and then you've got some documents and resources there. And then at the bottom, you can see where the assignments are, and you can click on the assignments as well and see what those assignments are for this particular week. And it talks in pretty good detail. So it kind of sets the stage for how we'll work. This semester will probably go quickly because there's a fair amount of work that needs to be done, and we want to try to get you a rhythm so that you can get comfortable with doing that work on a very consistent basis. So you can email me if you need to and touch base. I try to respond very promptly if at all possible. Let me know how I can assist you in getting started. And I look forward to working with you over the course of this semester. Thanks so much.